Hello and welcome to a soft final review of the double pack of Toqger. This is Super Sentai team. We might know them as Power Rangers, but Power Rangers is skipping this team. An interesting one, I guess. The gimmick with this series is that the Rangers can actually swap colors around, and the number on the chest will reflect who they are. And there was a soft final set with all of them with their normal regular numbers. And this is because like a special double pack, apart from the new sort of like the orange one there, number 6. All the other ones you see is number 1, and the other ones, blue one, green one, they're all going to be number 1s. As well as going to be some extra villains in here, which is more rare than hero figures getting produced. And I decided to get all 5 of these boxes because they're pretty much half the price of what they normally were, and the full set was lying around, so I was like, yeah, why not? And soft final figures I get these days are always used to chop the heads off and put them on Lego figures, pretty much. So yeah. Anyway, so with these boxes we have Toqger 1 with his power-up armor. I guess this is one of the villains. I haven't actually watched Toqger. My only exposure to them is the crossover of Kamen Rider Gaim or Gaimu, as well as their brief appearance in the Showa vs. Heisei Rider movie. So you got them. On the side of the box it shows you all the other sets in the series. This size generic information. There's no candy involved in this one. The bottom of the box is out of date, where the out of date logo used to be stamped, but there's no candy in the versions that are not sold in actual candy stores. They actually have to remove them due to legal reasons, I think. But the price is still the same, with or without the candy, which is kind of annoying. Without the candy, they should be cheaper, Bandai. And here's the actual size of the actual figures, printed on the back of the box, and you get 2 of these in each box, which is nice. And a little brief description on who they are, but I don't know who they are. Plus, notice that the sticker for Hong Kong import is stuck on the uninteresting part, not on the back, covering up the box art or information on the figure, so that's good. Number 2, we got the orange ranger there, and 1 ranger in pink. We got 1 ranger in yellow, as well as the train monkey thing that serves them on the train, I guess. Good little packed box. Number 4 is well, him in green. Number 5 is him in blue. I think these are the normal like foot soldiers in this version. I think he's the main villain because he showed up in crossover, joining forces with, of course, Shocker. Who else? Not Shocker, Padan Empire. And of course, if you haven't seen any of my soft final videos before, here are the articulation: 1, 2, 3, and that's it. And these are soft final figures, which means they are all completely hollow. So depending on the shape, you can actually squeeze and move them quite a lot. So even though they have limited articulation joints, you can actually still do a lot of poses with them when you're playing around with them. And these are excellent for excellent cheap toy for kids because they can't really hurt themselves. So these are soft material, they can't break these. You can throw these across the room and they'll still be fine. That's pretty cool. And being a budget thing, there's no paint on the back for the most part. However, they have painted all the boots and the gloves here because it's just a single color, so that's pretty cool. And it's done pretty well. And you can do basic swapsies with other characters, I guess, because they're just simple joins that plug in. So, yeah, he's got the power-up armor, which has got a golden train on him. I don't care about that too much, but, for what that is, it's pretty decent. With all these soft vinyl stuff, they're always very nicely molded. Even though they're not painted, the molded detail is there. So if you do decide to paint them yourself, you can. However, painting these things do require you to let them sit for at least 2 days before touching them, else the paint will come off. Like even after the paint has dried, just let it dry for the cure for 2 days, as they say. Just let it sit there for 2 days so it really sticks, and then maybe you can apply some paint varnish or something to make sure it stays on. But yeah, so yeah, the mold detail is pretty nice here. It's pretty good. This little train thing there, I'll definitely cut that and stick that on the little Lego figure. It's small enough. This armor, I'm not sure if I can do anything with that, but I guess I'll try. But yeah, there's the helmet. Pretty neat, pretty good. And of course, since these Rangers never have compound eyes, unlike Kamen Riders, these will look perfect for the Lego figures, in fact, because it doesn't require any transparent effect on the helmets, which is pretty good. So, hey. And oops. I'll put one in the middle there. One also comes with this guy, which there's a lot of paint details going on, so that's pretty cool. Does he still have articulation? Yes, he does. So yeah, very nicely printed, and the print of his head goes all the way pretty much. That's neat. Can't really comment on him, but I think he looks great. Looks nasty and evil. But yeah, I can't comment too much because I haven't seen the show. So, but yeah, this is definitely a very nice design, very creative design creature. I'm going to put the villains all on one side pretty much. Orange and pink. So orange is like the extra ranger from the series. He comes all after. It's like a construction train. They have painted the top there, the little antenna for the electric train thing going on. And these black things go all the way around the figure, which is pretty nice. I do like that. That's pretty cool. I'm going to put them there. It comes with pink. So you got Ichigo Ranger in pink. Next we have yellow. So we got Ichigo Ranger in yellow. Yeah, looking pretty snazzy. Helmet is different with all of them a little bit. Yellow as well as they got this little monkey thing. Looks creepy as hell. He does have arm articulation, no head. Just a pretty much like a finger puppet. Looks creepy as hell. And he's actually painted all the way around for the most part. I guess in terms of budget they could have gotten away with it because they're using a lot less plastic. So I'll just put him there. But yeah, it's good that he's painted all the way around. That's nice. Next box we have the Ichigo in green. And also comes with the main bad guy. He's got less articulation. His arms move, but his torso is unfortunately glued down because he's got a big cape, which happens on the other Kamen Rider villains with a big cape. They can move around. Stands pretty well. Head is very nicely done. I really like that purple face paint there. Looks really, really nice. Finally, we have Ichigo as the Blue Ranger. Right there. I mean, not much to say about these guys because they're all pretty much the same. And you got the little foot soldiers. They actually have spray open hands, which is interesting. Normally they're just fists. The entire gloves are painted, and that's pretty nice. Not too much paint on this guy, but not too much paint on the actual suit in the show, from what I remember. So this is also very accurate for such a cheap little figure, and I think that's great. So, I do like this set. It's very efficient, very effective, easy to get all the figures. I think that's pretty cool. And yeah, being a Sentai team, yes, most of the molds are very simplistic in design, but if you like Super Sentai Toqger, and you know, just want some cheap figures to pick up or want to make your own custom Lego figures, these are the figures to go. Just get some pair of scissors or a basic knife and you can cut the heads off and use them. So yeah, decent set here, and for the price I paid for 20 each, that's way cheaper, and so I'm very happy with this. I hope that shop stocks up on the Ninja or any other figures. I might go back and find some Gokaijers, hopefully some Zoo Rangers if there were any released recently, because the very old soft vinyl stuff is different scale and the plastic is not as good, and they don't last too long and get a bit sticky, but the newer soft vinyl stuff is better than the old stuff, so these will last quite a long while. And like I said, so I do recommend these. These are great for kids, great for people who just want to make sure they get a full set of characters on their shelves, great for display. All of them do stand pretty well. Being in a box like this does stop these plastic from getting warped in transport or anything, but if you do have any warped plastics, just put them in boiling water for a while and they'll soften up and revert to its original shape, and they can stand pretty well. Obviously, if you line a lot of these up, you don't want them to all fall over like dominoes, so just get a bit of blue tack to glue to stick them down, but yeah, they can stand on their own pretty well. If you have enjoyed this video, please click the like button, subscribe button, and also leave a comment below how you feel about these soft vinyl figures. That's pretty good. I did get these for almost half the price. Usually it's about 20 for one of these in a single box, but it was 20 for two, so that's great. And yeah, I still think that Western marketing can definitely do with some of these, with Star Wars or other stuff, DC or Marvel superheroes, just cheap figures that still look really, really good and great for kids to play with. And if you want to support this channel, you can watch all of my other videos without any ad block on. I've done a lot of videos on Software and other candy toys of Kamen Rider. And you can also check out some other bootleg Lego, which is the most viewed stuff on my channel. Knockoff fake Lego stuff. And if you want to support this channel even further, you can head over to the Patreon page. The link is below, or the annotation. I would appreciate a lot for any support, but you don't have to. Most importantly, take care, have a nice day. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now.